It's Sunday, August 14th. Making the final push to where we're going to antelope hunt. And antelope season opens tomorrow, August 15th, so we will have bows in hand first thing tomorrow morning. Loading up the truck, drinking some coffee. We woke up a little late, moving a little slow. Our air conditioner back here was messing with us a little bit. That's all right. Good thing about antelope is they move all day, so hopefully find some good antelope bucks. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I can see about 5 of them. And there's so many cuts down there, you know, it's just like, you got to think you're just looking over the top of so many of them. So many different smaller cuts coming off that bigger one.
or low or?
I don't know. I guess low. Had to have been. Found both my arrows. They were literally touching each other in the grass. Shot the same spot twice. I don't know if he was a little farther than what I ranged. I might have ranged a safe bush in front of him. I got right at 70. I didn't want to get up too high on that rise.
I had you in frame right behind him. Why'd you move? Why'd you?
Because when I came there, he was 90.
Oh.
So I came up, and that cut went that way and this way. So I went up to try to get closer.
Did he spot you before he shot?
Yeah, I had to stop. I had to make a noise.
I figured.
It was standing there perfect. Broadside. My arrows were literally on top of each other. It was a hell of a stalk.
Yeah, it was.
Well, we
covered some ground.
We dogged him for...
Oh, and it was perfect.
Damn. I don't get many chances like that.
Yeah. We'll find another.
Coming up on BLM right here, both sides. Yesterday started off kind of slow. We weren't seeing a lot of bucks in the areas that we tend to see them in. We've been coming here for a few years now, and we've been fortunate enough to have some good luck in the past. And in some of those areas, we just weren't seeing the bucks that we normally do, but we are a little bit earlier than we normally come out. Bucks have a little bit before they really start itching, getting the itch for the rut coming up in September. We did run into quite a few other hunters yesterday, which is out of the ordinary for this area. So this morning we're buzzing way in a different direction of those guys, getting to a different area of the unit. And yesterday evening we went and checked out this area that we're going to first thing this morning, and we had some pretty good luck. We saw a lot of good bucks, had a couple nice stalks. We got on a really good buck. Jonathan had a really good stalk, got pretty close. Antelope 1, us 0 so far, but we spotted one really good buck. If not the biggest, at least the gnarliest, freakiest antelope that I've ever seen personally. So that was really cool. Maybe we can get an eye on him again. That would be awesome. But if not, there seem to be plenty of good bucks in this area. We're gonna get back in them. I'm confident in that. Got one bedded way over there. I don't know if it's on public though.
What do you think?
Looks like to me that he's on it.
How far do you think he is?
I'm ranging that hill in front of him at 536.
And what's on X saying?
To the edge of public. It says a straight shot over there, 611.
Oh, I think I can go right down here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And then pop up and go over.
That cut, yeah. See that cut on this side? Or are you just kind of going behind him?
Yeah, no, I was gonna go right here, pop up, and then yeah, come over. I was gonna come over top, probably. Man, he's got some good mass.
Are you filming right now?
Mm-hmm.
This is this drainage right here.
I'll pop down here just a little bit.
And then you got another one that comes up in here. See, it looks like he's like up in here.
I think he's that far. Okay, and it's not 1, 2. It'd be like the third big hill over. was somewhere right here in this, from that sage to this sage, somewhere in this swath. Yeah, by the time I saw the tips of his horns, it was too late. I mean, I hit the ground immediately, but he had already spotted me, and then he stood up. Dang it, man. That could have worked. I mean, where he was, easily could have worked. Stalk on this huge antelope that we spotted earlier. Probably the biggest buck I've ever seen. Mosquitoes are everywhere. I had a stalk on him earlier, but I botched it. But he's right back at the same piece, so we'll see what happens. Well, that didn't go as planned. I came up over that rise. I could see his back, and I ranged, and it was like 63 or 4. And I was like, oh man, I'm right there. So I was like, I'm gonna try and get as close as I can. Crawled a little bit further, and then I lost him. I couldn't see him anymore, so I wasn't sure if I spooked him or what. And I rose up a little bit with my binos, and I could just barely see his horns hooked back. So he was looking that way. Did you see him looking that way? Mm-hmm. And so I could see his horns like this. And I'm like, oh man, he's still right there. So I crawled a little bit further. The next time I got up on my knees a little bit to see where he was at, I could just see his horns coming right at me, you know? And he was just walking. I ranged him. He was within bow range. I rose up, drew. I was on my knees, and all I could see was chin up. And so I was like, well, I got to stand. And he was just on there was just enough of a slant there that even when I stood, I didn't have like I could see down to his brisket. And I really didn't want to take a frontal. And, you know, he spun. He was out of there so fast it wasn't even close. But incredible. Incredible stalk. As flat as it is out here, absolutely zero sage. Nothing. It's just rolling, just barely gently rolling. Pretty flat grasses on this piece of public. It worked out almost perfectly. And up until right there at the very end, giant buck, definitely the biggest pronghorn probably that I've ever seen, period, but definitely the biggest I've seen on public land by far, not even close. He just went right over there, so, and he was up there scraping the ground and carrying on. That's the second time we went after him today. Went after him earlier and kind of botched that up. He was in a stalkable position earlier and then did the same thing just now, and that was a long, arduous stalk, belly crawling for a while and stuff. But if you go slow, it can work. That's proof. We'll be back after him, that's for sure. But for now, we're gonna go on down the road and try something else.